Hello everyone, welcome to the IAS Mentor Ethics PYQ discussion. In our syllabus, we have a topic that is moral thinkers and philosophers. Related to this topic, let us try to analyze one question or one quote given by Swami Vivekananda. This was the quote given in 2024 paper. The quote saying that, learn everything that is good from others, but bring it in and in your own way absorb it. Do not become others. How to bring the ethical terms in this? He is trying to say that Swami Vivekananda means, you know that during freedom fight or during British Raj, he was one of the most influential person during British Raj on Indian nationalism. If you consider this, he is talking about in this context. He is talking about West and East. West has certain values and East has certain values. If you know the context in which he is saying, then you can easily write the ethical terms that are related to this particular question. Here he is saying in this, learn everything that is good from others, but bring it in and in your own way absorb it, do not become others. For example, here he is trying to say in the context of East and West. Because the British used to say that the Eastern civilization or the Eastern culture is a degraded one, uncivilized. Whereas Western culture is more advanced, more civilized, and more developed in terms of reasoning and science and technology. I will give you 4 examples, then we will analyze and also give you the ethical terms. For example, he is saying that Swami Vivekananda says, Western culture, Eastern culture. Learn everything that is good from others, good from Western culture, but bring it in your own way, absorb it. Do not become Westerners, but you use those values and develop your own life. For example, here Western life means they are very much attached to individualism. They love freedom. French Revolution, European revolutions, charter movements in United Kingdom, parliamentary reforms, they all talk about development of individualism and freedom. Vivekananda says, you respect individualism, you respect the freedom because it will enhance the potential of a person to develop in a life. But at the same time, use the Eastern values, that is collectivism. When it comes to answer, here sentence is going to be respect freedom with responsibility. The moment collectivism means you are not only thinking about yourself. Individualism, freedom means you are thinking about yourself, oneself, whereas collectivism means thinking about entire society. So, respect freedom with responsibility. That is how, with examples you can give, like learn everything that is good. Individualism good, freedom is good because it enhances the potential of the person to achieve something. Innovation happens. Now with that, at the same time, what is that achievement? That meaning of the achievement happens only when you distribute that achievement for others or use that achievement for others. That is responsibility. Next one, they talk about scientific temper. Scientific temper develop the science, technology. But when it comes to this, here spiritualism, Eastern world is known for spiritualism. Scientific temper and spiritualism this side. Eastern world is known for spiritualism, whether it is Islam, whether it is Hinduism, whether it is Chinese, Japanese, different ideologies are there. When it comes to this is reasoning. This is spiritualism is give you value about conscience. It gives a path to conscience, that is reasoning. Learn reasoning with conscience. Conscience is your strength. Spiritualism your strength. But they have a good value. Absorb it. You also learn how to think like a scientist. Develop the scientific temper, but with conscience. What is going to happen? For example, here science developed a nuclear weapon. But here conscience spiritualism says science is to for progress of humanity, not to destroy the humanity. That's where even scientific temper develops. The scientist will behave very responsibly. That's what. Respect freedom with responsibility. Learn reasoning with conscience. Good element from them, but don't just copy them, but absorb it. Another one. When it comes to gender, they give importance to gender equality. And when it comes to here, generally this is family responsibilities are given to women. As a result, more restrictions are there on women. No doubt that has to be reformed. Gender equality should be promoted, but at the same time, conflict should not be there within the family. In the name of equality, conflict should not be there. Respect equality. Respect equality with or without conflicts. So, good from others, absorb it, and you make in your own way. Then they say a rule of law. Parliament will be there, assemblies will be there. They make the law, not the religion, not the God is source of law, but humanity is the source of law, no doubt. That is progressive element. When it comes to this, here the concepts like dharma or dhamma, it will help you also respect rule of law again with moral law. So respect law with moral conscience. Moral conscience. For example, Hitler made laws. That laws used to persecute, eliminate Jewish people. But when it comes to spiritualism and moral conscience, say that we need to follow the law created by human beings, but it doesn't mean we need to eliminate other humanity. That should not happen. That's where like this. Ethical terms means by following these kind of principles, one can maintain, or if you want to follow this, you have to be very respectful to your own culture, that is moral integrity. Then you have to develop conscience, just not copying the other cultures. You have to use your own conscience, how far it can be used. You have to modernize. These are the modern values, need not to be westernized. Not westernized. Because a person cannot become exactly like this. A person, an individual is always an individual, have their own way, own lifestyle. But you can always get elements from the others. That's where learn everything that is good from others, but bring it in and in your own way absorb it. Do not become others. We have to modernize, but need not to just copy paste westernization. We are east, we are west in their own way of a classification. This has its own lifestyle. It has its own lifestyle. Bring in good thing, but don't lose your own identity. So modernize, not westernize. Concise, modern, integrate. It requires a lot of emotional intelligence. It should not create confusion, but fusion without confusion. Fusion without confusion. For that, you require a lot of emotional intelligence. So in this way, whatever terminologies that is given in our own syllabus, you apply in the context and try to make these terminologies. All right. With this, we can end this particular discussion. Thank you. Thank you very much.